Alrighty, I'm sorry for being a bit late. But hold on. Dang it, I don't know. I don't know what that music is called that they play. Whenever something goes, like it's the stock music that plays. I don't know what it's called though. Hmm. This guy's trapped in an endless maze for an amazing reason. God, what a good Kyra. No, I need to use that more. All right, it's when Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, and we are going to write things code-wise. I've also had a very good thought about what I want to do for the part in the. So last time we were okay. Welcome back to game dev, first of all. But second of all, last time we were here, I was trying to plan out how to do the card making thing, and I've found out how I want to do the second step, which was spreading the thing into a cast. I kind of want to program the game Puyo Puyo, but I want it to be reverse Puyo Puyo. Where you don't want to match the ingredients together. I think that would be a really interesting way of doing the cast filling. Like really neato way, and it's one of my favorite games, so I mean like I would have a great time making it. So yeah. And then the effectiveness of how well it's spread through the cast would just be how many things you have left inside of the casting thing. And then if you have all of them, I mean like you get a full score. If you don't have all of them, you don't get a full score. So yeah, I think that would be a good idea, really. And then I could also make it to where the higher the number of materials used, and the better you did with that, the better you did. So yeah, I think it should be reverse Puyo Puyo. Or kind of reverse Tetris, but not really. So let me write that down first. Man, I am very sleepy, but I could not go back to sleep this morning because I had a I had a dream where I drowned, so I couldn't go back to sleep. First, okay, it was actually a 1-2 punch. I had a dream where I couldn't drown, and then that made me think of the part of Omori that I played this week, where your character almost drowns, and basically that made me think of Helmari, and I was like, okay, I can't sleep anymore. Awesome. And so I just got destroyed. I got destroyed by that. I got wrecked. I got destroyed. The drowning one was weird though. Oh my god, I have no idea why my dreams have this such a weird thing to them. It was truly strange. I hope it's not prophetic. It was one of those episodic dreams. Anyway, that's UI background. This is the ingredients. This is just being, I'll just say ingredients. The episode for this one was actually let me think. I don't think I talked. I may have talked about how I was weirdly living at like a really rundown living in a rundown city with a rundown college, like going to college at a rundown college. Like there's just random sects where there's massive amounts of like just junk and wreckage for some reason, and the students have to traverse through it. I have had that happen before. Like I've had those dreams previously, and this one was like a part of that. It was just it's so weird. It's always so weird. Here, let me just how big is this square? Right, quick. 3 points, 3 points. 614 by 505. I can make the minigame 614 by 505. Honestly, I should just do this in Krita, actually. I should just make the different conceptualizations of what the minigames are in Krita, shouldn't I? Oh, shoot. Here, let me just fill this in with like a completely different color. And this will be the minigame itself. And then what is this box right here? Was this where I was gonna put other things? Probably. Okay. So the first minigame was mashing on different things. So I think that there should probably be just like a circle. Uh-oh. Also, I just realized that's the wrong color. Also, that should be on a different layer. Ooh. I wonder if I just go like this. Is this gonna make it big enough? That does not look like an even circle, but it's okay. I mean, like, obviously it's not a circle. I mean, it's not even like an oval. I wonder if I can, hmm. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to do this. I don't think I can I even find the center of this? We'll just have to use this, honestly. Holy crap, this is bigger than I thought, like way bigger. Alright, make it like 8 pixels. I can at least get this, though. I can at least use this one. If I use the multi-draw, that doesn't do exactly what I want. So for the first minigame, we're going to make the player go through their plant materials first. If they don't have any plant materials, then they don't have to do it. So I should actually maybe consider doing it right, like a... Okay, actually, I need this. I need a system right now. Card creation minigame, card creation handler. Ah, okay, okay. Card creation minigame handler. Yeah, alright. Let's make, Let's make an enum and we'll call it minigame steps. We'll say plant mashing, mineral. Did I write smashing? Bashing. The rhyming is gonna get out of hand, isn't it? Monster slashing. Not the other one. Get your head out of the gutter. And then we're gonna have mixing. And then there's heating. And then there's cooling. Now the question is, should these be put in tags or are these not tags? I don't think these are tags, really. Var current step equals, oh no, sorry, is a colon mini game step. And actually, there should probably be a step where you select. I can do this, right? Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. There should probably be a step where it's just like select ingredients. And that actually should be the starting one. Okay, the next thing should be that I'm actually going to go ahead and make like a little icon right quick for each of these things. So we're gonna do that by going into this one, turn this off. Put this on and I'm just gonna use paint layer 1 here actually. We'll say we want it like here, maybe. Fill this in with like the color yellow. Put another layer. That helps me measure it. And then we're gonna have the first one. That's gonna be ingredient selection. So we'll use like the carrot. How do you draw like the leaves of the carrot? I always keep getting trumped on that. No, I just randomly get stumped on whether or not I want the leaves to look like that or if I want to make them look really long. The leaves of a carrot are like this though, right? They're like, and then there's like the actual leaves. There's like a long stalk and then the leaves. Inside a carrot there are 2 bananas. What color was my carrot again? This is sounding very euphemistic. Hmm. Hard resources. Oh, it was green and red. It was green body, red not body. Here. Open file manager. And then resource template. And then that opened up Krita. But it didn't even open it up in the way that like is normal. Like it didn't swap to the thing. That's weird. Let's use the right colors. Not all of it was connected, huh? And then this one. And then we'll put the little lines on it. What a carrot that is. What a carrot. I shift it over a little bit. And then go there, and then we'll go like, did I ever make any monster ones yet, or no? No, I have not made a single monster or mineral one. I guess I better, I guess I better make one, huh? Alright, did I ever make any? Did I ever, like, conceive of any, I mean? Nope, I've never conceived of any. Excellent. So I can make up whatever I want. That'll probably be a coal type item in this game. Let's make it like a green. No, wait. We already have a green here. We'll make it like a purple coal. You know? Purple coal. Purple coal. You're just copying the game, the Minecraft mod. Not mystical agriculture, actually. Mystical agriditions. You troglodyte. And yes, basically I am doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? I'm just joking. I kind of want this part to be darker and darker. Honestly, it's kind of looking egg-like, really. You know, it's kind of looking egg-like. Oh, frick, what have I done? Held control too long, that's what. So this is gonna be the icon for ingredient selecting. Wait. Did I have an outline here on like this? Maybe I shouldn't. I like it actually. I'll use it. Yeah, I'll keep that. And these are the first two, and then I've established that now there is a purple coal item. Doomed. I am doomed. I have doomed myself to the purple coal experience. I have doomed reality to a fossil fuel. I have ruined this world already. Disaster has already struck. With this purple coal. It's okay. When you burn it, it releases oxygen into the air, which everyone breathes. That'd be nuts, actually, though. Imagine a universe where instead of the coal killing you, it releases natural healing. By the way, I just realized I put that on the same layer as the carrot. That's troublesome. Why did I do that? It's alright. As long as they're far enough apart, it should be fine. As long as they're far enough apart. Alright, what should I do for the monster thing then? I was gonna have the red furs, so I should probably have the red furs. Here, let me... I need the resource zone. That looks like this. And I need this one. And it opened it without me even looking. Maybe we'll have the snake or rat tail, whatever this is. Maybe we'll have an ant. Yeah, you know what? There should probably be an ant. That's gonna be one of the things you collect. Just a pile of ants. Ants are like a purple too, aren't they? No, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't make it the ants. We should make it like some kind of bone. That that blends in perfectly with this background I've selected. Gonna fill that in then. That nearly blends in perfectly. So we're gonna do the background of this first. There's gonna be some kind of bone item that you can collect. Or maybe it's not even bones. Maybe it's some kind of weird thing where it's not actually bones. It's secretly something else. Fungi that looks a lot like bones. That has absorbed the monsters to look like bones. You know? It could be that. You know, in that really long stream last night that I did, after the stream I did actually try some of my my Rocky Road ice cream I made, and it's very good. Is that all I want the bone to look like? Maybe. Oh wait, we gotta have the little accent on it. Oh, he's kind of left out from the group. Here, snuggle up with that one. Here, let's separate all three of them. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make them all snuggle up closer. I actually think that the purple coal should be on the bottom. Also, I think I want to mirror this in some way. Maybe even rotate it a little bit. And now... Oh, whoops. How big is this square? 186 by 79. Alright. This will be... This will be the... I just realized I haven't pushed the GitHub in a while. I should probably do that today. This will be the UI, card crafting UI. Steps, icons. And now... Voila. Wait, it's actually off. I just Wait, really? It's off? How is this off? Oh, it's because the carrot throws everything off. That's what's going on. So all three of these together can merge, and they will be known as the ingredients selection. And that will be exported. I'll just call it ingredient selection step. And now, here in Godot, in card crafting UI, we will add a control called steps. Wait, steps icons. And actually, the more I think about it, this should just say like step text. And then we're gonna say current step instead. Oops. And this can extend all the way to the other side. Because I might have something here like select ingredients. And now let's add a bunch of texture rec. Let me move this to right here. About maybe there. Does that maybe? Here, let me do. Hold on. Oh wait, it was that. It was the first one. Here we go. Select ingredients. It's kind of small, actually, you know, now that I'm looking at it. But it's alright. This isn't the grand scheme of the entire game. I think it actually should be moved over, though. Should be like here, maybe. And then we'll call this select ingredients. Now the question is there, with this way that I'm doing it, is there an easier way for me to do this? Hmm. How does it get the children? Does it get them in order or out of order? You know, there's actually an easy way for me to test this. Let's add a few more here. We need 7. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I decided to stream early because I had an idea that I wanted to make. I've decided that the minigame where you have to fill out the pan before you heat it is instead going to be Puyo Puyo but reverse. But you want to fill it in all the way and not make any matches. I'll have to find out a way to make that difficult. So wait. Let me back to the other one. Plant mashing, mineral bashing. Okay, yeah. So this should be one that's plant mashing, hash slinging, the sash ringing, monster slashing, mixing, and then I need 2 more. Heating, cooling. Let me double check though. Oh, that's good then. Here. I need to do... I need to go... var step icons array. Then I need to go func underscore ready. I go func fill steps. Fill steps array, I guess. And then this one needs to var icon children will equal... Actually, I guess I can just do... Can I just do... I don't know if I can do it this way. Yeah, wait. I guess $. Wait, does this work the way I want it to? How do I... get children? What do I have to put in there? Include internal. You know, I think I'm fine. Fill. Let's print it. Go gadget run current scene. Okay, wait. Now I have another idea. So it always puts them in order. It always puts them in order. Therefore, I can do func swap icon, and then I can do the number icon, or I guess step number. And oh wait, hold on. Okay, if I do steps icons sub 0 dot visible equals false. Actually, I need to make 1 through... I actually need to make the other ones not visible. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 through... Wait, how many steps are there? 4, 7? 0 through 1 through 6. And then I guess I have to keep track of which one is currently visible. Okay. And step. Wait. Current step visible equals 0. I guess that auto sets it to. Well, well, we'll set it in here just to be clear. So we'll say steps, or yeah, steps icon sub current visible step dot visible equals false. Steps icons sub step number dot visible equal true. Voila. Okay. I, I, is it peculiar? It's just 7. To be fair, though, half these steps could get just, well, actually, it's half. I guess it's 2/7 of the steps could be skipped. Because you could have no monsters and monster parts, or no mineral parts, or maybe you have no plant parts, you have no mineral parts. Maybe you don't have any plant parts and you don't have any monster parts. So that will have to be a check by the card creation minigame handler. Bar ingredients. How do I want to handle this part? It should probably... Oh, my phone is getting hot. What the heck? Should probably be like... Bar ingredients. Ingredients used. Colon array. Whenever I made like a resource thing, a base resource. Ah, put these in the tags. These need to be in the tags. Yeah, these ones need to be in the tags for sure. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, and then I thought, oh wait, yeah, no, they do. They do have that. I was about to go look it up too. But then I was like, no, they have this. They have this. I remember. You can do a array sub number. By the way, this is like a hard-coded amount of steps. I don't think there's going to be any more steps, though. The thing is, I'm like thinking in my head, whenever I wrote these steps, I was thinking like, what if they hate doing this many steps for making cards? What if they despise that I'm making them do all these steps? So I was like, okay, I'll keep it more brief then. Or maybe a little more brief. Though this is going to be the main crux of the game. So, I mean, like... I want there to be maybe more than one crux of the game, honestly. Like, I want... Maybe this shouldn't just be the only main gameplay loop. Maybe there should also be another gameplay loop. Like, maybe I want the combat simulator to be more robust than I think it is. 7 is quirky and odd. Yeah. Hmm. So, geez, whenever I make this, I need to go func accept ingredients. In accept ingredients, there should be an array. Probably. And then I mean, I guess I need to do for ingredient in ingredients. I need to check a few things. See if there's a plant used, var mineral used, var monster used. They'll need to be false at first. It probably auto puts it on false, but also I forgot I can use the colon equals, so it's okay. And then actually I can be a bit more specific here. What did I call the base resources class? Just base resource. Um that resource type. Wait, actually, match ingredient dot resource type tags dot resources types dot plants used equals true. And then we do that for monster and mineral and monster. I just realized I didn't use consistent pluralization. Plant used. There we go. And then we'll, I guess here, because we're already checking it, we'll just put, just so I don't have any trouble with like any kind of code, maybe we'll just say ingredients used dot append ingredient. Actually, I don't know. This might still have problems with some kind of pointer. Depths. Okay, which one? You think this is not going to compile? Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. It has to be dot texture, shouldn't it? No, it doesn't have to be dot texture. Here. It did. Huh. That was me clicking run currency. Yeah, no, we're hiding the node. Were you thinking that I had to hide the texture or something? Yeah. I wonder if can you have more than one texture in one node? No, I don't think you can. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I've set this up here. I set it up beforehand. Well, actually, this returns an array. This is so weird, by the way, using this dollar symbol and then having the blue text here. That's super weird to me. Oh yeah, I guess I could. But I think this might actually be easier than making a node that just holds a bunch of textures in it. I think that's like almost the same thing, actually. It's just where I do it that changes. Hmm. Yeah, it actually is the same thing, I think. I would write all of these in a function that says like get the different bytes and then put them into here, and then whenever you call them, it changes the texture to those different sprites. Hmm. Hmm? Oh my god. Account created in 2008. Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. No, it doesn't do it in good. It doesn't do it in Twitch's real chat. It only shows it in Chatterino. What am I gonna get from copying the word export? Chatterino? Oh wait, hold on. Search Twitch channel by ID. Um, well, I mean, hmm. By the way, you missed something. My Chiron for today was I thought of a great one. This guy is trapped in an endless maze for an amazing reason. And then I wanted really badly to find the music that Dan Henschel uses for like for like the videos where they're trying to just be like the fake Instagram thing. Like, hold on. I don't want to accidentally click on a Dan Henschel video. Like this one? Is this one? Hold on. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the one. One that's like this music. I don't know this music's name. I don't know what the stock is called. But I couldn't find. I don't know what it's called. It's actually like stock boomer music that you would hear, like for like a post on Facebook or something. I think that's probably where it came from first before they put it into whatever Roblox thing is. I don't play Roblox. Um, yeah. So this is good for the for this part. Honestly, I think I might also do something similar for like a background for the other one. Or maybe I should have that in a separate area. Maybe I should have that in a separate area. Yeah. Um. Okay, well, I mean, the first thing I gotta do is make the actual thing that I want the mini games background to look like. So I have an idea of how I want it to be sized. The first one is going to be mashing up ingredients, but you know, I think I'm going to let's do a remeasure. Let me just measure here again. 614 by 506. Actually, that's off. Oh man, is it? It's an uneven number. 505. Ugh. That means I can't use this. I can't really use this, can I? So it's 505. Actually, you can split pixels. Did I have it exactly on the dot before I... Oh my goodness. I think I had it exactly on the dot. It's an oval. It has to be a circle. SpongeBob moment. Eyeball moment. What the heck did I look up just now? I wanted to find the Mari that's just like a spirit, and I got Dreaming Mari wiki. What is Dreaming Mari? Oh, of course, a horror game. Um, You know, maybe I should just do like a. Maybe I should actually just use the curve tool. I'm so bad at using this tool though. This isn't gonna. Oh wait, it fills correctly? How? For some reason, I thought it was gonna fill poorly. Hmm. Alright, so this is gonna be the place where the player has to make has to do the plant mashing. Wait, it's actually off. Hold on. Apparently it needs to be lower? Wait, did I not measure 505? Hold on. I'm like missing a singular pixel. Alright. Yeah, 505. That should be 252.5. Oh, okay. That sounds lovely. Awesome moment. How come I can't draw anymore? Oh, there we go. You know what it should be actually? It should just be like an octagon. Like all good circles, it starts as an octagon. Alright, I'll suffer the same fate. What is Dreaming Mary? Oh. Oh my god! Is it one about R word? Yeah, seed. It's, I guess it's not. Wait, I should pay attention to how long I make this. 13 exactly. I am reconstructing a circle. Or I'm making a very fancy looking diamond. No, I didn't say. Did I say slur? I meant to say. I said R word. Not R slur. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, indeed. And it's is this character a child? Oh no. You know what? I ended up with just a rounded pan. A slightly rounded pan. Also, I missed a pixel there. That's the stray pixel that pisses off all the Minecraft players. Anything like that these days? Any more? Any Minecraft? Any problems where Minecraft becomes an issue? Gosh, I wish I could just like keep it in place and expand it a little bit. There probably is a way, and I just don't know it. Oh, you know what? Something I saw was actually online yesterday was and I forgot to bring it up on stream. The next update for what's it called is gonna come out soon. Wait, what? You know what? It's okay. The widening borders is fine. Convergence mod. The new update for convergence mod is coming out next week. The Elden Ring convergence mod. Hopefully it works on my computer because it's gonna be in what's this that what's that engine called? A mod engine? What a good name. The Crimson Pan. The Crimson Bowl. But that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be exciting. I was waiting for the new update for Convergence mod for a while now. I was thinking that it was gonna come out earlier, but it was all just teasers. I was teased. Should the bowl be the color red? I have no idea actually if it should be. Watermelon. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll have a green bowl. This is the most rectangular bowl. You know what? Imagine if somebody like okay, I shouldn't be the one who does something like that, but like I could see this in like some guys like that thing I just did. I could see that in some conservative guys compilation like they're trying to indoctrinate our children. Look at this video. And then it's just me drawing and saying free Palestine over and over again. Yeah, I think I'll have the green bowl. What happened? Hmm. Alright, this will probably be the mini game though. This will probably be the way the mini game looks. How big is this? Oh yeah, wait, 505 by 614 by 505. Not even, but it's okay. This will be mini game BGs. Yeah. Is there a way to? I really wish you could just center these easier. Okay, that's as close to center as I'm getting. This will be the plant mashing petri dish. No. Bowl. This will be plant mashing. Yeah. This is one of those moments where someone on Reddit says, "Dude, fuck Linux. You have to use shit like Krita, and they can't even center the image right." I think I am gonna have the mini game in a new thing. Plant mini game or plant mashing mini game. Buoys. This should probably be. Yeah, this will be in here. What am I thinking? Child node texture rec. Make it be 604 by 500 or 614. Whoops, 614. That's a peculiar number for me. By 505. And don't center it here. Yeah. Background bowl. Tekcha. There it is. There it is. It really is diagonal, isn't it? It's too bad this circle tool fails me. There was a way for me to make the circle tool not fail me, actually. Here, let me try. Let me try to make the circle tool not fail me. Okay. So if we take this color and we kind of line it up. Actually, do they? Oh, yeah, they do repeat the circle tool. It's hard to line it up. Also, I need it to be a little bigger. Dang it, it's like really hard to line up this X with the center. Whoop. I mean, I guess that's better. Yeah, I should use that. I should use that, shouldn't I? Rest in power. Wearable. Actually, this should be plant mashing BG. Why did I call it plant mashing? Also, I just realized that this was on top of this. Oops. Whenever I was doing this. Circle. Hmm. Ah. Do the color green. The color green. You know, there was a guy on stream once who watched really regularly, and then I went from green to not green, and then they unfollowed forever. They stopped watching. Yeah. Um. So now that we have this, oh, okay. Take a look here. Let's take a look here. Okay. More of a lime than the other one. Thing. I don't think I ever really associate with the color with like a color code. Like a super specific color code. Though I did have a classmate who did in high school. He had a favorite color code. It was a blue, and but I don't remember what the color code was. Like the very specific shade of blue. What should I do? You know what? I'm gonna make the other two actually. I'm gonna make not other two, I guess more than other two. The background for the bonking of the rocks. Rock bonked. Paul Koseki Bijou, her rock has been bonked. Okay, okay. Wait, does Adobe like copyright colors? I established what color wood was in this universe. And I established it to be a pink, right? Open in file manager. I put it in base grid. This is technically wood. This is a shrub. The pink wood. You got the pink wood. An insult a child would hurl at someone, at another child. You got the pink wood. Actually, that's too thick for the pink wood. This is a side view. We hit her with the pink wood. Oh, you know what? There should probably be weight stands on this, huh? Oh, you know, I've constantly forgotten over and over again, but actually on Saturday I can't stream, and instead that stream is gonna be on Sunday. the sacred stream of Saturdays being moved to Sunday. Because on Saturday I'm celebrating Father's Day apparently instead of Sunday. Just so that the whole family can show up. Okay, not even the whole family. Oh. Nasty work. Wait, I should make this... Actually, I want this to kind of be like a desk. Or like a desk? No, no. This is gonna be like a counter. So it's actually gonna go like... I also realized I didn't make it even. I could have had it be even. No, wait. Don't mirror it. I want it to go all the way into the thing. Into the wall. And then... Give me the other color. Okay. I just noticed that there actually is already a secondary color here for the wood. It came with colors. I'm not gonna say the thing I was just about to say because it was actually the esoteric meanings were going too far. Do not say the word pre before you say the word that the second word in your sentence. Okay, I kind of want to shade a little bit. Yeah, indeed. Shading. Shading. Oh my god, I just realized it kind of just it floats in space. This is the one where I guess I have to kind of... I kind of have to like... Okay. Alright, I see what I must do. I have to fill this in. With this. And then I have to take the 1 pixel. And I have to fill this part in. Also, I forgot my little bits and pieces that I attached to every single shadow to make it look like I scratched it, but I just, all I did was do this. Can't forget that. What actually is this technique called? I wonder. I should probably look up how to draw pixel art and then like learn how to actually draw pixel art instead of just wing it. Shithering. You're shithering. That's where J.K. Rowling ended up. Wait, I forgot about this bit. I can't. This silly me. I can't just do that. I have to draw an outline around it. It. Wait. Oh, shoot. This needs to actually be overtaken. That was actually too much, though. Squaresville. Alright. Dang, that looks creepy as hell. That shadow down there. I think it's the wrong shade of pink, actually. That's the problem. Yeah, that looks less scary. Did any little bits stay? I would have kept them, actually, if they stayed. No? This is where you will hit a rock with a hammer. So we're gonna have a rock. Yeah, it should remind you of like a science lab table. You'll have your coal that's purple, and you will hit it with a hammer, also purple, and it'll break into little bits and pieces, and it'll be like a rhythm game. If you don't hit it in the right sequence, then you don't do good. Actually, I don't know. You know, I was actually thinking. You say anvil. I was thinking of those times. I used to watch Max Mofo Pokemon a lot, and I remember those videos that Max Mofo did where he was trying to gamble on the children's toy where you break the chalk open with a hammer to try to get rubies, and like, yeah, it reminded me of that. I was thinking more of that. You know, maybe I shouldn't even like. Maybe it should just be a table. Maybe it shouldn't be a. Maybe it shouldn't be like a counter. Yeah, you know what? It should be like a table. Yeah, this is actually the purple coal I have established is going to be in the game now because I haven't made any minerals. Yeah, you know what? We'll make it a normal table the more I think about it. I kind of want a normal table. Life is already too hard. Why can't we just have normal tables, Father? Okay. Delete. Undelete. Undelete. Yeah, it is an SD card brush, isn't it? Wait, you can actually see the cursor? Oh, good. There's so many things that don't show up in whenever I use Krita. Oh my god, wait, what if I made it all wiggly? No. Fun is not allowed at the mashing table. Wait, did I cut that perfectly? I did. Wow. Wow. Why round? Hmm. Wait, I just realized it needs to be way further away. Like this further away. 1000-degree SD card. versus wood encounter. I wonder if there's still someone out there still making videos about 1000 degree knife. There's gotta be one guy, right? Doing it on TikTok or something. Gotta be one guy. This should be right. You know, actually, the thing that maybe is setting this wrong is that it's limited in size. I think it should actually just extend all the way out this way. Like it's a longer table. Maybe that's it. Hmm. Oops. And we will be doing this to assist with this. I shall be doing this. Wait, whoops. And that one's off too. There we go. All right, yeah. Let's just draw another rectangle. Sad days. 1000 degree knife. Oh my god, there's an annoying orange one. What? Wait a minute. I remember this channel. This is the one where it came from. This is where Patient Zero was. Okay, what is Mr. Gear doing these days? Experiment, giant domino, Coca-Cola, massive underwater eruption, Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta, Mentos. Yeah, you can probably find one if you do that. 1000 degree knife. Filters today. Right now. Crushing Mirinda Pepsi 7-Up by Hammer experiment. Oh wait. These are all by the same person. These people just copy each other actually. Wait a minute. They actually copy each other. Apparently the new meta is Mentos and Coca-Cola. Okay. Just straight up copying each other. They've stopped caring about the craft, truly. No more care for the craft. The Minecraft. Okay. I kind of want there to be some dinge to this box, to these boxes. I want to be some dinge. I want to be dingy. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that without being too uniform. Oh, you know what? There should be a cute little etching in the side. That's what it should be. I heart mashing. You know what? I guess we can just have it be mashin. And also I used a different eye. I heart mash. I don't know if I had any classmates who liked mash. I think I had one, and I think he was my friend. And then he moved to Alaska. Wait, actually, I think that's a little bit of a... That's not a dox. Alaska's big. I don't know where he moved to in Alaska. And then, of course, in a little bit of a faded way, we put a little S there so that, wait, it needs to be more subtle. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what to... It needs to be, like, ridiculously close. Oh, wait, I got it. I got it. I click this, and then we just change this slider a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's barely noticeable. I heart mashin'. I heart mashin', not smashin'. Alright, export it. Why did I cut it? Hmm. This one may get a little fucked by the fact that it's slightly too big. Yeah, I used to say smashing on there, and then people kept on making fun of it, saying, "You fuck rocks," and we had to take it off. Okay, wait, I just realized I used the wrong letter. I'm so stupid. This shouldn't be mashing. This should be bashing. I'm so dumb. Mineral mashing was the other one. Alright. You know what I've decided? You know what I've decided, actually? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm moving it over. Also, I'm changing the color. It's bashing. And now I need a picture of a little picture of a rock. Oh man, I gotta move it. Problems, problems caused. Problem causing edit. I heart Bashin rock. Wait, hold on. That looks like a rock, right? Wait, I've ruined it. Being consistent with the inverse is actually kind of hard. And you know, we're gonna take the little dots and we're gonna make a little unhappy face. I heart Bashin and then a little rock. Yeah, it does look like a cloud, don't it? Clouds look like rocks though, kind of. If you changed all the shading. You changed the colors. I was trying to use the thin line as like a crack, actually. Oh! You know what it should be? Whoops. There should be a piece of it broken off. Yup. That's what it should be. There should be some parts broken off. There we go. And you know, I think I'm going to take a different way of doing this one. I don't know if I can get away with doing it this way, but I'll try. Whoops, I almost used the wrong case again. Okay. Mineral bashing G. Bug. I probably can't get away with doing it this way. But it's alright if I can't. I will do the manual edits if necessary. Get the backgrounds back on. Alright. The final one. The monster splashing. This one's going to take up the whole space. And so I should basically just ignore the square at this point. This one's going to take up the whole space. That was precise, right? Hang it, I'm still caught up on like thinking about the difference between precise and concise and accurate. Ever since I took an engineering course in high school, My life is ruined. Everyone always just uses precise as accurate even though it's not correct. Precise and accurate are not the same word. And so, like, I just constantly think about it. Yeah, no monster smashing. They are monster slashing. Yeah, this is like the table. And then this will be like the part where this is gonna be the area where you actually do it. Where you do the slashing. So I actually need one thing real quick. I need the shallow quarry tile set. So I can get the correct stone color. Oh yeah, I made it a green. Whenever you dig far enough beneath the purple dirt, you reach a green. Much to my chagrin. And people are going back to my video about the builds in Minecraft Craft Exile. They're all going back to it now. And they're all asking questions about it. And those videos are just so out of date now. Dog green. Yeah, it's kind of weird how in Path of Exile they have a boot called Shagreen. They have a material called Shagreen. Anyway, yeah, everyone is going back to that video though. And it's they're going back to every video like that. Oops, turn off this. Like a hole in the board. There's a hole in your cutting board. Actually, wait, do I want a hole like that one or do I want the hole that's like in the side? Well, it's like a cutting board hole, not a bathroom scale. Hmm. Actually, this is reminding me of Taffy, which reminds me of on the trip we went to a dessert place on the way back because I wanted to get ice cream because I always get ice cream on trips. But it was also like a candy store, and I bought some taffy and I fucked up because the taffy was out of date. I imagine the entire shelf of taffy is out of date. No kid buys taffy apparently. There are zero children acquiring taffy in this trying time. It was saddening. I had to just throw it all away. I wanted some taffy, and they took it away from me. Another disastrous thing that happened to me is that I missed out on the I missed out on the free giveaway for Aubrey's jacket. I could have had a copy of Aubrey's jacket from the hit video game Omori. If I had just signed up for the giveaway, I would have surely won. I surely would have won the lottery. But no, I'm very sad that I didn't sign up for that. You know, I used to be way into signing up for every single giveaway that I ever saw ever. And now I don't do that anymore. Because you just never win, so it doesn't even matter. All those sweepstakes. I signed up for a ton of those when I was in college, like for sure. The original Steal Your Information. This is making me think of something. Oh, frick, wait, the pink is included in this. Oh. Oh yeah, let's put a little knife here. The knife will be made out of this golden material. Hmm. Let's make the top part shinier. Or lighter, basically. Mustard knife. Actually, it looks more like a sword. Actually, it's more like lemon knife. This be what the lemon grabs used in Adventure's Time. Adventure's Time. Come on, grabs your friends. We're leaving this place, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. That's how the song goes, right? I love Adventure Time. It's over, though. Adventure Time is over. And regular show is here now. I still gotta go find a source to watch a regular show on. That is not official. Because I simply do not want to support the people who do the way the services work. And this is a dirty ass knife. Should it be rounder? I don't think it should be rounder. But I do think it should be longer. Whoop. Man, knives are weird to draw, actually. Very weird to draw. I mean, if the counter's made out of wood, then I guess the handle has to be made out of the same material, right? Man, I'm that Aubrey jacket looks so nice though. The Aubrey jacket for real looks so nice. Too bad it's $175. Why do I get the feeling Aubrey didn't pay any money at all for her actual jacket? What happened? What? Here, I'm gonna make it sharper. I'm gonna use a curve. Did that help actually? Did that really help? That didn't really help. Here, let me try again. Maybe I should have made it just like a cleaver instead. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Wait, I guess it's fair. That looks better actually. I like the way I like that. That looks a lot better. Snip off a little bit and then yeah. Now the handle just looks a little too big though. That can be fixed easily. A little too wide. Knife made of American cheese. Knife made out of American. So wait. Which eye takes precedence? I guess it's eye in the back takes precedence over eye in the front for Homer Simpson. Homer? Homer Simpson? Hmm. I don't know. I'm thinking Homer Simpson in my brain. I got Homer Simpson on the brain. Don't forget to use your Homer Simpson knife for all your Homer Simpson needs. Whoops, I forgot the teeth. He's got perfect teeth, that Homer Simpson. for some reason. Oh shoot. There's something wrong with this. Oh, I filled it in without even reading your thing. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna fill that in, but I'm gonna fill it in later. Something is wrong. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Hmm. Words. Wait, hold on. No, 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 no. Hmm. MS Word. All right. You know what? No. That's enough. No more Homer Simpson as the no more Homer Simpson as the as the Mike as Clippy. No more Homer Simpson as Clippy. Does this fit in like a 80 by 80? It doesn't fit. Resize the canvas. Just double the size. SMS Word. You know what the problem is? The problem is that this doesn't dig into his eye enough. There. Wait. What's the worst file type I can use for an image? Homer Simpson.tga. Warning: saving as a TGA image will lose information from your image. Did it stick? Oh my god, Godot can analyze whatever this obscure file type is? I don't even know what a TGA is. What is a TGA file? True Vision TGA? Beautiful. Alright. This is going up as an emote, I think, actually. It's so bad. You know what? Actually, I see another problem. That was another problem. There. I think that actually helps quite a bit. And then yeah, I think the eyes need to be more circular and bulbous. Oh my no, no, we're not gonna do the thing I just thought in my head. Yeah, it's okay. I've never spammed anything either. I'm a truly not real uh Twitch user. $6 for the lol emote. Wait, I think I'm actually out of Twitch. Oh, I think I'm out of the free one. No, wait, I have one open slot left. You pay $6 and give it directly to Twitch and not me. You two can acquire it, lol. How bad is this gonna look? Emote attribution? Satan. There's no streamer just named Satan? They would have gotten free attribution. I would have given them free attribution. Oh, we did? As many dynamic game, spelled with an I instead of a Y. The game contains two separate loading parts with a code to get into the second bit. The first one features you as a warrior who leaps out about from platform to platform on a four-way scrolling game. It is almost a Black Tiger clone. On the second part, and our warrior has become a wizard, and the game is developed as the typical side-scrolling action platformer. Thanks, Satan video game description. Alright, let's close this. Honestly, I think I might just be fine with this. What's actually missing out of this cutting board is like indentations. There's usually like indentations in your cutting boards, right? It's usually like a rounded indentation. So let me select, I'm going to select this. I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to make it a little smaller. Don't center it to the screen, I think. Then I'm going to fill it with a slightly different color. And now we've made BMO. Shoot. Actually, the more I think about it, it should probably be like this way. Indents are like below. And indents are usually not like actually the whole thing. So I need to copy this now and paste it again. I need to make it slightly smaller. And then this one needs to also just be filled with this one. And then I need to fix this bit right here. It's okay if I color over this because I'm just gonna merge all three of these. Also, I don't know what you're referring to with that. Use collection force field. What's that? I think that actually I'm seeing a problem here. I think it needs to be thinner. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess so. But yeah, I just know there's an indentation. I should have been more consistent with these. Yeah, I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm gonna cut exactly on where the line is, where it's touching the line. That's what I'll do. I know I could probably use the reflect one, but I don't want to. Because I know it's gonna be problematic. Okay. Oh shoot. This is gonna be really hard to carve out. You know, no, I gotta use this for this. I have to use this for this. Oh shoot, I'm covering up this circle. Make it smaller. We have a force field of juice collection. We collect the juices of the monsters, which, if this were monster smashing, those would be different kinds of juices, wouldn't they? Let's put this on 8 pixels. I think 8 pixels is good. Okay, you know what? Did this... Is it even? Wait, I guess it is even. And it's still now... And okay, well now it looks like a washing machine. Hmm. Tragic. Wait. Actually, I should be using this. Mashing, bashing, washing. Hmm. I actually do think that this whole thing... Let me merge it all together. This whole thing should actually be bigger, I think. This whole thing needs to be slightly bigger. Yeah, it does kinda, doesn't it? And maybe to the left a little bit. Bigger and to the left. Hmm. Should I put the thing where they usually add like another indent in the top? Maybe I should. I think I want a different tool though. No, I do not want a different tool. Actually, maybe a slightly different tool. Yeah, that seems fine. Honestly, it actually looks more like some kind of technological device. It could be a tablet or it could be like a PDA or something. Yeah. You know what, actually, I think that this part right here, this circle where you can put your finger through, there should be like a grip on it. This is a stone cutting board, by the way. It's kind of nuts. This is a stone cutting board. I think maybe that grip is a little too big. Let's make it like... Yep. I don't know if actually, I feel like I have seen stone cutting boards, but I don't think I've ever owned any. I've seen them at like those malls, like at malls and stuff, I think. Ever been any around the house? I think this is where I'm gonna end my stream today as well. We worked a little bit on the programming and we worked a little bit on the art for this part of the game. But first I gotta cut it out though. I think this has just gotta be another one where I cut it out like this. So where's my Godot? Godot folder, where did you go? No! Oh, there he is. Wait, that's actually Metagross. Monster slashing. He eats a stone. Did the Homer emote append approve? Did it get through? Horrid. Homer Clippy is not making it through. Taking forever for it to pend approval. How is the slash minigame going to work? Well, let's say that I have some kind of item like the tail. Let me get the correct color. This one's probably going to be the most complicated one too. Do I not have this open? I thought I had this open. I guess I didn't. Wait, I thought I totally did. Wait, that's shallow quarry. Whoops. I guess I closed it. I closed it. Okay, let's say we have the creature tail. And it's got this part. Whoops. The part where it got shedded off. And it's got these parts. Got bands on it or whatever. Honestly, it's looking a lot like a worm, but it's okay. I'm probably going to have to just make a subset of ingredients like this, and we're going to add on top of them guides to how you have to cut them. So like there'll be like you have to cut on this dotted line or this dotted line. And I'll have to figure all this out. That one right there. And then the player will have to make cuts. And then depending on how accurate they are with the cuts, how well they cover this, and however few cuts they take, how long they take to cut them. Probably I'll have to measure how many pixels they draw if I can figure out how to make it draw pixels on top of something. And that'll give you your grade. Oh, what is the silly idea? This is like... But that's the idea. I might change this one though, because of how hard it may be to do that. See, the bashing, or the bashing one will just probably be like a timed thing. Where there's like a meter that moves back and forth and you have to hit the thing on the correct thing. The plant mashing one will be very simple because you'll just have to click them as they appear very quickly. Maybe some will have more than one click than others. This one's gonna be the hardest one, for sure. You know, that could actually be helpful for some tracking. Oh, that really does kind of sound complicated. It does sound really silly. I'll try it though. Oh shoot, Wi-Fi cut out for 1 second. Yeah, that's gonna be the idea. Yeah, maybe. That actually could be a simpler way of doing it. Maybe you just have to hover your mouse over it until you flash it up enough, and then it's like next one comes in, and if you have to do as many as possible before the time runs out. That could be interesting. It just counts how many slashes you do. Because the more I think about it, this tracing minigame, it sounds frustrating to play, and it sounds frustrating to program. A great duo to have to deal with. Like I remember playing the impossible quiz whenever I was a kid, and there were those parts where you had to move through a very tight corridor with your mouse, and it was like really annoying. They did have cheese ones, and they had ways of cheating it, but then they figured out a way to make it to where you can't cheat it anymore. Yeah. Swing the knife around to like slash through it probably is funnier. Wait, that actually does sound like an interesting idea though. Like you have to guide the knife in directions, and it's all wiggly. But I think that making this like a speed thing might be simpler and easier though. I guess it would still be a speed thing. I'll think about it as I proceed. Yeah. There's like a ton of possibility for that one. Let me make the other two mini games real quick. I wonder if this should have been a base mini game. Sorry. Mineral bashing mini game. Oh wait, no, that was the right place. Whoops. Background table. This one's going to be wrong. Or is this one gonna be wrong at all, actually? You know what? The more I think about it, this should just be 640 by 640 so it spaces correctly. Why did I think I should make it not 640 by 640? Yeah. I really do have to think about how I want to do the monster slashing one. You have been monster slashed. Oops. Instantiate. What? You know what? I've always had this option this whole time. What is instantiate child scene? What's that mean? Is this just like a list of the scenes that I have made myself? It's just a shortcut to put the scenes that you've made. That's it. It's just like, oh yeah, it's one that you've made before. I mean, I guess that's helpful, but also I make all of my things classes because lameness. Also, I just like to do that. Now I got germs in my thing. Background cutting board. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, the next dev stream will be next week. I actually feel like I didn't have that much time to do any planning, but hopefully, maybe over the weekend I will. I don't know. I feel like I'm always too busy with other things though. So I'll try. I'll try to work on it. Try to work on something off stream. I'm realizing that I gave the plant mashing minigame like the least amount of thing. Like for real, the least amount of anything. It'd be just a bowl. It'd be just a circle, honestly. But it's fine. I think it's okay. This little petri dish is good. For this one, the part that will take center stage will have to just be the plants. It's not even shaded. There's no shading at all. It's just circle with circle. You can zoom a lot in Godot. Has anyone filled up 100,000 pixels worth of area? 200,000 pixels worth of area? Someone should make the world's worst game. And they try to embody the word worst so hard. It's efficiently worst. It's visually the worst. It's everything the worst. They just make it go, they just make it like whenever you load it, they go project settings and they say that the window display starts at 500,000 and by 500,000. And then people wonder, why is this taking so long to load? And then you title it the first 500K video game. Okay. I'm stopping a little early. I started a little early. I'm stopping a little early. Would it crash? Let's check. Let's test this hypothesis. This may or may not end the stream. You know what? Let's actually make it 50K instead of 500K. I'm a little nervous. Oh, it shrunk it down. It shrunk the game down by a lot. That's a shame. It just said, fuck you. You're not doing that. What do you mean 500K, 50K by 50K? Fine. Back to normal. The But you know who cannot be stopped? Is Donald's jail cell being increased in size. There's no stopping that. There's no stopping me from doing that. I don't even think this changes anything detail. Oh, it's getting bigger in that one because that one's not that one doesn't do the shrinking. Does it look any more detailed? I don't think it does. Yeah. It's like we're driving down a street or something. No, wait. Maybe this actually maybe looks more like some kind of cybersecurity thing. Anyway, does this look any more detailed now that I've made this massive? It's like, how many pixels would this be? Like almost nearly, actually I guess it's over. It's over 4K. Oh, I undid it. How bad? Beautifully bad. Too much compressing. Alright, I'll see you all tomorrow. Or today. Whoops, my bad. Today. Or, I'm just gonna reset it. I'll see you all later today after lunch. Whenever I play the game, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yep. And again, I'm gonna try to finish the main story, but I don't remember how far I am. So, yeah. Look at the tiny, cute little screen in the corner. Hold on. Let it wait, okay. It's taking a while. Tiny little screen. Tiny little jail. Lame. Bye. I have Trump.